Hello and welcome to another episode of ClickDesigns. I'm super excited to be here. My name is Angie Norris. I'm a power user of ClickDesigns here from week to week to show you what I'm using ClickDesigns for and how you can further your business, whether it's personal, professional, for clients to make money, or for fun in your business by using the ClickDesigns powerful tool that we have our fingertips on. Now, I'm going to tell you, this is super cool because we have gone live for 90 straight weeks. I cannot believe that. 90 weeks of episodes I've been here with you guys. So thank you guys who have been here from the beginning, who have came in throughout. Welcome to the brand new people who are just joining us. You can go back and watch all of those episodes on YouTube, here in the Facebook group, or I'm going to tell you that it doesn't matter where you're starting, you're going to be able to get some quick results using the ClickDesigns platform. Now, I want to say that we were live together all 2023, all 2024, and yes, we have another year ahead of us. Now, I titled this New Year, New You, because I want you guys to join me in visualizing our goals for 2025. We're going to make a couple graphics today. I want you guys to look back on what you've accomplished in 2024, and I want you to look ahead to what you guys will. Did you see that? I used the word will. You will accomplish in 2025, and we're going to build a couple graphics so that you guys can visualize those. You can give a public declaration of what you plan to do and what you're proud of as well. So I want to be a little vulnerable here as we start this episode, and before I jump into the software and show you what we can do together as far as goals go, but I want you guys to visualize your goals, not just with ClickDesigns. We all have made so many graphics together. You guys have been amazing, pouring into the community and giving us so much inspiration and ideas by putting your graphics into the Facebook group. Please, please, please continue to do that. That's what this community is for, is to help each other grow, to help each other understand the possibilities. And there are so many possibilities that you guys are bringing to us that you can be creative about in using the platform. Now, I spoke with Mo Latif just the other day, and we were talking about 2025 and how it's going to be a really big year for ClickDesigns. Now, I can't spoil anything that's coming, but I want you to know that be ready. It's amazing, and you're going to be so thankful that you're a part of this community. Now, I know I'm going long on the intro. I don't normally go this long, but I just want to be a little vulnerable here and tell you guys about one of my big goals that I had last year, and I hit it. I am talking in a health-wise. I want to get healthier because I started last year out at a very high weight. I was 185 pounds, and I didn't really like myself looking in the mirror. I'm 47 years old. Being a little vulnerable here. I'm 47 years old, and I know I have 3 children that I want to make sure that they look at me and they look up to me and how I'm maintaining my health. And as we get older, as you guys know, we need to watch that stuff, right? So what I did was I set a goal that I wanted to lose 40 pounds in 2024. I honestly didn't think I would hit it because I'd been trying for a decade after having kids to try to lose that weight, and I just could not ever get past that 25-pound mark of loss, and I would just gain it right back, right? So this year, I took on the task. Lose 40 pounds, lose 40 pounds, lose 40 pounds. Now, I didn't start my journey until May, but I hit my goal in October. I hit 40 pounds lost. And I can tell you today, closing out 2024, I hit 50 pounds lost. Now, I don't want to lose any more weight. I am good now, but I am back to my pre-baby weight, and that was a huge, huge goal for me. Now, I know you guys probably have some goals like that too that are more personal, right? We're going to be talking about business goals in this session, but I just wanted to put that out there and show you that I'm really happy that I hit some personal goals as well as professional. So let's get started here. Thank you for listening to me babble on, but I wanted you guys to kind of understand that goals aren't just for your business. Goals are for anything in your life. And if you look at, they could be being a better relationship person, right? Being a better mom, being a better wife, being a better servant to your neighbors, or whatever your goals are, right? They could be health and fitness. They could be, I want to lose weight. I want to tone up. I want to get in better shape. I want to be more self-care, right? All those things. It could be in professional and the wealth aspect. So it doesn't matter what your goals are. I'm going to be talking about some business ones that I have for myself and that you guys might have, but just know that it could be across anything. So let's get started here. Thank you for listening, and we're going to jump into the software now. From inside my ClickDesigns dashboard, we are going to get started here. The first thing I want to do is go over to templates, and we are going to type in goals. And if we look here, there are tons of templates already ready for you to customize to your goals. And so these are amazing. I love these. And so we're going to get into goal setting in this session, which is going to be really, really cool, because guess what? 2025, new year, new you. Let's visualize our 2025 goals together. What are they? Not just for graphics. Yes, we're going to be talking about graphics today, obviously, because we love graphics. But we also know that this year is going to be full of lots of action, lots of missions, lots of things that we're going to be able to do together and watch each other. I have watched you guys in the Facebook group posting your wins and posting your case studies and posting your graphics, and you guys are just crushing it. And I want to see more of that this year, and I want us to really set some big accountability goals now. And at the end of the year, we're going to celebrate. Now, one of the things I have learned first and foremost, that if you don't say it out loud, if you don't announce it, if you don't give a proclamation of, hey, this is what I plan to do, it tends to not happen because you're not accountable. Let's use this community, the ClickDesigns community, to take a moment and give I am going to do XYZ this year. And we're going to drop those into the Facebook group and put hashtag dream big or hashtag ClickDesigns goals or something that lets us know that, hey, this is your 2025. A lot of people are using Thrive in 2025, Thrive in 25. Let's say design year 2025. That's going to be our goal. Hashtag is design your 2025, because guess what? You can design it how you want. So inside here, we can go down here and we can look at all this stuff. I love all these things. And if you click refresh, we'll see even more up here. I missed the goal. Let's try it up here. There we go. And you're going to see even more. Okay, so what I want to do first is I want to talk through some of the things that you want to do for 2025. Now, the first thing I want to talk about is really, telling you guys who I am, because we have a lot of new people. This is a new year. I have gone 91 episodes with you guys. Yes, that's 2 solid years of amazing content when it comes to ClickDesigns, things that you guys can do, action items, results each week that you guys can accomplish. We've done this together. And I'm proud of all of you action takers who have just taken what I've been teaching you guys and going out and doing it. And a lot of you guys are making money with it, which is even crazier. I love it. We did profit in 2024. In the fall, we had a series called Design and Profit with ClickDesigns. And I showed you lots of different ways, over 15 different ways to make money with ClickDesigns. And throughout the year, I've shown you hundreds of ways to use ClickDesigns. Now, I don't have to tell you all the different things you can do. Obviously, inside of your ClickDesigns, you can see all the different templates you can make. You can go in here. There are thousands and thousands and thousands of things, right? But going into 2025, for those who don't know me, my name is Angie Norris. I am a power user of ClickDesigns. I love using it day in and day out. And this being our first episode of 2025, I just want to say that I'm excited to be here with you guys for another year. I am a power user of most software. I love being a nerd, but I have been a self-taught designer throughout the years. I taught myself Photoshop. Took me 25 years of just buckling down and learning it, and I've gotten rid of it because of ClickDesigns. I've been able to get rid of it because of how amazing ClickDesigns is. And honestly, I was telling Mo the other day that I tried to go back and use it, and after months of not using using Photoshop, I should say, it was kind of difficult because I forgot, because I've been just so entrenched with ClickDesigns, which is amazing. So for you guys, what I do is I try to show you guys what I use ClickDesigns for. And if you go to my designs, I can show you that this is my account. I was using a demo account for the first year and a half. And then I just started using my account because I get to show you guys how I'm using it. So might as well, right? So you'll see that I make graphics for Perry Belcher. He's one of my clients too. I make graphics for you guys when I show you guys how to do stuff. I make graphics for my software company that I just launched called Growth Hub 365. I make graphics for different challenges that I'm making, right? Look at this intro, module 1, module 2, all these different things that I'm doing here. There's just so much stuff. If you just keep going, I've made these because I can, because it's so easy. I run a training for Launchpad, which is Digistore. I launch so many websites using the ClickDesigns stuff. I'm adding them to Go High Level, if you guys know what that is. I love, love, love nothing more than creating graphics in a way that is visually appealing. I am launching a new brand called City Rocks. I have my own graphics that I'm creating things for. So you'll see that I am using ClickDesigns all the time. We had a booth. I made this for a booth. I made this for some Perry Belcher things that we were doing for training. I have been doing challenges for other people. You can just see how many things that I create for myself. I have another challenge, right, for Amazon, being an influencer. There's just so much I could go on and on. So I'm not going to bore you with my day-to-day, but just know that I use it, and that's why I love training on it, is because I'm not just telling you guys, hey, here's what you can use. I'm showing you that what I'm using it for, which is amazing, right? You guys can see the backside of my own account here. I did a presentation in Vegas on stage to 1,000 people, 50 ways to make money with AI, side hustles. Look at this. And I made tons and tons of graphics using ClickDesigns throughout my presentation because it was easy to do. So my goal here today is to talk about goals. I have big goals in 2025. Big goals. I'm talking $1 million goals. And I'm talking multi-million-dollar goals for myself. Now, you guys, doesn't matter where you came from, where you're at, what you're doing. You guys can make goals based on what you guys think you guys want to do. Okay, let's get out of here now and go back to templates. And what we're going to do is I want to create something about where we came from first, okay? So you guys are going to follow along with me. You can open up your computers, you can open up your ClickDesigns, and we're going to do this together. We're going to create this from scratch. And what we're going to do is we're going to outline some accomplishments that you guys have had in 2024, because we got to know where we're coming from to know where we're going, right? And accomplishments are huge. And I want you guys to celebrate every accomplishment, every little win. The micro accomplishments are the ones that really push you forward. They're the ones that give you fuel. The big accomplishments are great. Don't get me wrong. Those are milestones, though. And sometimes you hit them, sometimes you don't. Sometimes you hit them early, sometimes you hit them late. But sometimes they are too big that we've set our goals too high that we don't hit them, and then we get deflated. So what I like to do is I like to focus on the micro accomplishments. So every day in my journal, and I think everyone should be journaling, whether it's on digital or in a physical journal. You can create your journals using ClickDesigns if you want to. But I want you guys to think about right now, think of 5 accomplishments that you guys did in 2024. I want you guys to think of those right now because we're going to be creating a graphic right now. So what I want to do is I'm going to go to Start from Scratch. I want to click on Blank Canvas, click on Continue. I always start with 1920 by 1080 most of the time because that is the size of my screen. That is the size when you're doing PowerPoint. That is the size when you're getting ready to do any kind of on-screen video. And so that's why I try to use that, but it's not mandatory. Now I want to go over here. I'm going to click on Shapes, and we're going to click on Trophy. Let's see. Let's go back to Image, Library, Trophy. Nothing. That's okay. Let's go here. I know there's trophies. Oh, here they are. I knew they were in there. And sometimes you just got to look around. So what I want to do is I just want to click on one of these trophies. And you can click on any one of them. I'm just going to click on this one. And I'm going to make this really big. What I like about ClickDesigns is that you can change the colors to whatever you want. Now, if I can make this blue, I can make this red. I can do all that stuff over here on this icon workspace settings. I'm not going to. I'm just going to clear. I actually like the colors here. But what we're going to do is over here on the right, we are going to make some cool stuff. So I'm going to go over here to Shapes. I'm going to click on, I'm going to see if there's any numbers. Let's go up here to numbers. There's numbers. Let's see, 1. Just looking for some stuff to see if there's anything, or I can create it from scratch, which is easy to do. So why don't we do that? Let's go over here to Shapes. I'm going to click Clear. I'm going to go to Basic Shape, and then I'm looking for a circle. I'm just going to put this right here. Do I want a circle? Maybe I want something like this, like a little seal. Let's do that. Okay, we're going to make this like that. And what we're going to do is, what color should we make this? I think I want to make it black with a shadow. And I want the shadow to be this color. So I'm going to click on the eyedropper up here and go over here to the yellow. And then I'm going to paste it where it says shadow. That gives it kind of a little glow. If we want, we can make it blur, so it's a little fuzzy. We could make it less transparent, so like this, so it's a glow but not too much. That's pretty good. Okay, and then I want to go to text. I'm going to click on add new layer. I'm going to click on 1 and make this yellow. So we're going to click on again the eyedropper, go over here and then paste it in the color, and that's going to be our 1 right there. Let's make this smaller. 1. Okay, so that looks pretty good. I like it. Now let's do this. And we're going to align these. Now there are guides, which is awesome. There's also align. You can align these, which is my favorite thing. So if I have 5 here, I can align them. But if I go over here and I select these, if you hold, what I do is I hold the shift button and I'm clicking on each of these graphics. On the left here, you'll see group alignment. Now I can do the center, which they're already because the guide helped me, but if they're not, this is a great way to do that. You can also group vertical and horizontal spacing. So if I click this, it's going to distribute the spacing perfectly. That's awesome. And I'm going to move this down. Okay, perfect. Now I'm going to move 1 up. There's 1. And we're going to do the same thing. I'm going to paste, and see how the guides are kind of picking that up, which is really intelligent. You don't have to think. Okay, so we're going to make 2 graphics today at a minimum. One is going to be accomplishments, and one is going to be goals. Now, you guys should be following along. Pick a trophy. It doesn't have to be the same one. Pick whatever kind of shape. Change these to 5 accomplishments that you guys are going to write today, and you're going to share these because I want you guys to be excited and celebrating together. So there we have it. Okay, now what I want to do is I'm going to click add new layer, and I'm going to put up here my 2024 wins. That's what I'm going to put right here. You can make this any font you want, and I'm just going to leave it the way it is. If you want, you could make there be a cool background like this, so we can make it kind of stand out if we wanted to. Let's see. So let's put this right below, and we can make this maybe black, and then this text we can make white, just like that. See, that looks pretty good, right? So my 2024 wins. Now, if you want to center this, you're going to move this just like that, and put this like that. Perfect. Okay. So, all right. My 2024 wins. Or if we want, we can move this up. Okay. I promise I won't be a perfectionist like I usually am. All right. So we got 1, 2, 3. We want to bold these maybe. Yeah. Bold. Hold shift down and you can select more than one item. And now, I guess I spoke too soon. Okay. Bold. 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 Now, if I want to make sure these are centered, what I'll do is I will click that. Okay, perfect. All right, there we have it. Let's go ahead and click save. You want to make sure you're hitting save a lot. All right, so now let's get to the fun stuff, and let's put in our goals here. So let's go ahead and click on text, add new layer, and now we're going to start to type some text. I'm going to put this up here. I'm going to make sure it's left justified because I want these to be uniform. And I'm going to make the font a lot smaller because I want them to fit. I'm going to go ahead and click plus. So I could make this smaller if I wanted more room, but I don't want to make these too long. Now, I haven't even thought about these, but I know I have a lot of accomplishments. So like one accomplishment is let's see, created. How about hit 91st, we'll just say 90th because this is 90th ClickDesigns episode. So this is a huge accomplishment because for you guys, I hit the 90th episode for ClickDesigns. Let's go ahead and bold that and put that right there. So that's pretty good. Okay, let's do another one. I'm going to click Control-C, Control-V if you're on a PC, and go ahead and put that here. And we're going to do this for all of them. So see how easy this is to make? Not hard. Now, what's great about this is I can print this out and put this somewhere, and I can really be happy that I'm making progress, right? Like perfection is how I used to be, and you guys know that, but I want to be all about progress. So the next thing is I spoke on, let's see, I probably spoke, let's just say over 100 times on virtual and in-person stages. But I'm just going to focus on in-person. I spoke 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's just say 5 in-person live events. How about at? Okay, at. Like that. Okay, so I spoke at 5 in-person live events. I spoke hundreds of times virtually, but this is in person. I spoke in Vegas 3 times. I spoke in Mexico. I just got back from Orlando and I was a featured presenter on the stage as part of a panel, and all of them were for Perry Belcher. Thank you, Perry Belcher, for hosting me. All right, so hit 90th episode for ClickDesigns. Spoke at 5 in-person events. I launched my own SaaS software. I just did that this month. Super exciting. Actually, last month, I should say, a few weeks ago. That's a big accomplishment for me. Another accomplishment would be, all right, what else? AI certified consultant. I became an AI certified consultant. Now, I might have done that last or in 2023 at the end or the beginning of 2024. I can't quite remember, but it doesn't matter. You get the idea here. Okay, and then the final accomplishment, and these are big accomplishments. I like to do micro accomplishments, but hey, big, little, they all matter. And I earned the Gold SaaSpreneurs Award. How about I'll just put gold, the GHL SaaSpreneurs Award on behalf of Perry Belcher because I launched his software called Springboard. Okay, so now we have them. That looks pretty good. I'm going to just go ahead and click save. Now, if you want to add some bells and whistles, you can add some really cool shapes and elements, and you can put stuff in the back like this stuff. Let's see, let's make this very light here. Put that all the way to the back. And you can see like there's a design in the back, but it's subtle, and you can make it the width so it kind of seamless. That looks pretty good. I like it. Okay, click save and exit. So I want you guys to make something like this. That wasn't hard. We did this in 10 minutes. I want you guys to put 5 big wins that you had in 2024. And I want you guys to drop those into the Facebook group and hashtag 2024 wins. Can you guys do that? That would be amazing. Use ClickDesigns to make this design and share it with everyone. Be creative. You can make it exactly like this if you want, or if you want to go and create your own. There are so many things that you guys can do here. Pretty cool. Okay, now let's get to goals for next year. Why goals for next year? Because goals that are visual help you achieve more. What I like to do is to create a goals graphic and then put it as my screensaver on my computer, my wallpaper on my phone, something as a reminder that to keep pushing for my goals. And I am a big dreamer. I'm going to tell you this right now. I dream for the stars. I am always dreaming big, and I love it. And whether you pick 3 to 5 goals this year. They could be in the career, health, relationships, personal growth. You could be launching a business, improving fitness, starting a side hustle. Just take some actionable steps, right? But take a moment to write down your top 3 goals for 2025. So let's do something right now. Let's go up here and click on templates. And we're going to click on here. We're going to click on goals again. Click search. Let's find a template. We created one from scratch. Now let's find a template that would be perfect to use. And let's go down. I'm going to see if anything, if I just type in goal, if that adds any more. I love these. This one's right up my alley. This weekend I plan to blank and blank. For me, it's movies and drink some wine. Oh yes. Okay, so if we keep going, you have weekly goals. I like this right here. So what we could do is start with this. Let's go ahead and do that. And I love showing you guys how to take a template and then go ahead and make it your own. So, okay, so I want to make this a different size. So I'm going to make this 1920. It's already 1080, and click on clone and resize. All right, now I'm going to take this background and I'm going to stretch it all the way over here. I'm going to move that over. I'm going to change this color to my brand colors because let's see, let's do F70FFF just to give my own little flair there, and then move this over here just like that, and then we'll make this like this. Okay, so this is going to be my goal board, and we can make this as elaborate as you want or as simple as you want. So if I wanted to make it simple, we just move this over here, make it centered, and put 2025 goals. And I'm going to make that a little bigger and put that right here. I'm going to, for some reason, the 2000, oops, did not mean to do that. Let's go back here. I'm not even, oh, that was the font. That's funny. Okay. So we are going to Control C, Control V, and take this, because I want the 2025 to be as big as the goals, and see how the numbers for that font make it smaller. But you can be creative and you can make it whatever size you want. Doing that, and just make this bigger. See? Perfect. Okay, 2025 goals, and we're going to do, oops, I did not want to do that. Go back, and I'm going to click on this button, text wrap, and what it'll do is it's going to make it text wrap, and we're going to put that right here. So we're going to have 3 big goals. Let's move, oops, not that. This line, it's very hard to select. If you ever have a problem with that, what you can do is you can go up here and unselect all the other stuff. It might be a pain, but that's what I do, and it works. It works, it works. Okay, and then move that down like so. Okay, and we're gonna put, we have this, let's move this over. Okay, so I'm not trying to be a perfectionist here, but I do want it to look good. Okay, and then I want to move this over so it's centered like that. Okay, and then we're going to move this to the middle like that, and this to the middle like that. Okay, these are going to be our 3 goals, and then we'll have something on the bottom as well. We might put some designs. Okay, so what are your big goals for this year? I have a lot of big goals, so it's gonna be hard for me to select, but I'm gonna select some here. Let me think of what I could put. All right, so the first one is I want to grow, oops, my SaaS customer to 100 members, 100 users I'll put. And I want to put paying users because they pay a fee to be a part of my SaaS on a monthly basis, and I want to grow that to 100 paying members. Okay, so that's 1. Number 2, I am launching a new project, and I'm not going to say what it is because it hasn't launched yet, and I don't want to tell too many details about what's coming. But let's just say that I want to grow my, and I'm just going to put, I'm just going to put CRM customers to, let's put 10,000 paying, oops, how about users? Okay. All right. So for this one, grow my CRM customers to 10,000 users. That's very ambiguous. You guys have no idea what that means, but it means a lot to me. And that's a big goal for me, 10,000. And that's a mixture of paid and free people, but I know I can do it. And then this final one, I'm going to be focused on my newsletter. So grow my newsletter to 100,000 members. So those are 3 big goals. I have so many more. I can't even tell you how many more, but this is 3 great goals. Now, they don't have to be so big, okay? They don't have to be so big. I dream big, and if I shoot for the moon, settle for the stars, I'm happy, right? So if I even got half of these and half of this and half of this, I'm happy. So set these goals for yourself. Don't overdo it. And then I just want to put, let's dream big. And then let's put that over here. And then I'm going to put another one over here. And let's just put Thrive in 2025. Okay. So you guys can put that, and then you guys can add little elements here. So if we click on some gradient lines, let's see what's cool there. This is kind of right here. So then you can take this, put that like there, and then you can make it opaque like that. So it's kind of there, but not, right? Like that. Okay. And then go back again. Let's click on maybe this little line. Let's turn it. Put it like this. And again, make the opacity down. So it kind of gives it some a little bit of flavor there. Okay, let's go ahead and click save. And so this would be something I can make as a screensaver. This can be something that I can make into a poster. This is something I could make each month and have different months. Now, one of the things I wanted to point out is a template that I saw in here that I thought is a great one to do every single month. So I would love if we all did this together, where we go here, here's weekly goals, right? Let's go ahead and look at this. What's your main goal this month, right? Or weekly, I should say. Goal, small goals, how should I treat myself, notes, reminders. You can change these headings to what you want. So for me, I would change them to what's the one big goal that I want this week? The one big goal. What actions am I going to take? What are the steps that I will need? And then over on the right are going to be, what did I not get done, right? What did you not get done? Because you're going to pass that off to the next week. And then this one should be, what was my big hang up? What struggles, what obstacles kept me from hitting this goal? And then write those down here, because we have to overcome those. And then down here, just some notes, right? I could use this in a planner. I love writing stuff, so I could see myself creating this, printing it off, and I have a binding machine. I don't know if you're nerdy like me, but I've got a little binding machine to make actual spiral notebooks. And I've made many, many, many in my life, and I will print this out, and I will have this book that I can write in every single day, and it's really cool. So what's awesome about that is that you can go back at the end of the year and look at all the progress you've made each week. And this is just so cool. All right. So I know we're over time. I want to close this out, but I want you guys to dream big. I want you guys to create one of two of those. Okay. So if you want to create both, that would be great. If you want to create something like this and show us, please put 2024 wins inside the Facebook group. And then if you want to make goals, put that out there. I can tell you this. When you make a bold claim of what you're going to do, you're going to shout it from the mountaintops that I'm going to do this stuff in 2025. And you better believe that we're probably going to talk about this at the end of the year. And I'm going to tell you guys how I did. Did I get 1,000 or 100 paying users of my brand new software? Did I get 10,000 users to my brand new project that I'm launching this month? Did I get 100,000 members to my newsletter? All right, so those are, we're going to be talking about at the end of the year, but I want you guys to also make those, post those into the Facebook group. I'm telling you guys right now, these are my 3 of my big goals. I have lots more, but these are the ones I thought of that came to my head because they're top of my mind right now that I'm working on. And that will be amazing. Okay, I'll close this out. All right, guys. So you guys set some goals. Were you guys playing along with me? Were you guys in the software making that the same thing? It was very easy to make, right? Yes, ClickDesigns makes it easy. Whether you are starting from a template or you're starting from scratch. I love showing you guys the possibilities in there. Now, if you are creative and you can't look at a blank screen, don't worry about that. You just go to templates, type in the topic like goals, and you're going to see a ton of stuff to start with, and change it as you want, keep it the same, and just change the words, whatever your heart's desire. Now, what I love about this exercise is that now you guys have 2 graphics, one of wins from last year. And if you need to make multiple lines, more than 5 accomplishments that you guys had last year, or maybe you want separate graphics for each area of your life. So maybe for me, I have personal goals, right? So what are my personal goals? I list 5 out that I had wins for last year or I'm going to do this year. Professional, business, right? You could be business and personal, or you can have anything for your clients. Maybe you have several clients. I have several clients and I want to make sure I hit those goals, right? So no matter what it is, I want you guys to look back to see where you came from, and whether it was a good year, a bad year, a mediocre year, it doesn't matter, because guess what? New year, new you. You guys get to pave the path forward. You guys get to take daily action. You guys get to be who you want to be this year. And at the end of the year, we're going to look back on this episode and we're going to talk about the goals that you guys are putting in the Facebook group. So I'm challenging you right now. I want to challenge you guys to take action. Go make 2 graphics. One is 2024 wins. They could be 1 win, 2 wins, 3 wins, 10 wins, whatever it is that you're just proud of, because it doesn't matter how big or small they are. Micro accomplishments to me mean daily progress. So they matter. Every micro accomplishment matters. So don't discount those. Big wins are amazing, but they're milestone wins, right? So make sure you make a list. Doesn't matter if it's big or small. A mixture of both. Okay, the other thing I want you to do, you post that into the Facebook group, hashtag 2024 goals, okay? Or, sorry, wins, 2024 wins. Put that into the Facebook group. Then I also want you to make a goal graphic. You can use the one I did. You can make it from scratch. You can be really creative and let's wow us, right? And show us what you guys have. But whatever it is, make one for your goals. What are you hoping to accomplish this year? And more importantly, what will you accomplish in 2025? I want you guys to make those 2 graphics, put them in the Facebook group. Hashtag 2024 wins, hashtag 2025 goals. 2 graphics, put that in there. If you guys do that, there might be, maybe I'll do something extra for those who actually take the time to put this into the Facebook group. It doesn't matter if you're watching this now, live on Monday, January 13th, or you're watching this on the replay. Put that, take action, or if you're watching this maybe in a month from now when you're first joining this community, do it. Because it's going to be a public declaration of what you're going to do. And when you say it publicly, you have more accountability. And I'm going to tell you by experience, if you hide it and you don't tell anyone your goals and you don't hit them, no one's going to know. All right. Those are 2 challenges. So I just want to say thank you so much for being here with me, our first episode of 2025. I was at a conference last week in Orlando, so I wasn't able to be here with you guys. And I am so excited about 2025. We're going to do big things together. ClickDesigns have some big announcements coming throughout the year, and I'm going to just say thank you to Mo Latif, the founder and creator, his entire team, who are amazing, Diane and Pankaj, and I can go on and on and on about all the amazing people who are on the team who make this engine run behind the scenes, and all the graphic designers and developers and the administrators. I can go on and on, right? There's a lot of people. And thank you guys for trusting me, having me here. Again, my name is Angie Norris, power user of ClickDesigns, here with you from week to week to show you what I'm using ClickDesigns for. And I just want to say thank you. Happy New Year, and I will see you guys on the next week's